window seeing, playing tunes of love so sweet. Rhythm flows through busy feet. Heartbeats sync to melodies, love frequencies in the breeze. Invisible but so near, whispering in every ear.
Well, hello and welcome to my channel. This is my new and improved channel where I'm going to be speaking about everything from ascension to witchcraft to my life, because this is where I'm going to be speaking about everything, my entire life story. This page is going to be my life basically being exposed into the open, because I know that there are other people, So my life is going to be basically put out there into the open because I know there are other people that have dealt with or are dealing with what I'm going through. Since this world is mostly spiritual, and we are all in a spiritual warfare, whether you believe it or not, whether you're awake or not, I know my experiences could help a lot of people. Now, the thing is, this whole time I was basically sleeping, going through life asleep, while believing I was awake and knowing everything, Growing up, you're taught a religion and you stick by that religion, you defend that religion. You believe in that religion because that's what you were taught. That's what your parents were taught. That's what your ancestors were taught. And so that religion becomes a big part of your culture, becomes a big part of you. Growing up, I was shunned, by the Christian people, abused by the Christian people, misled by the Christian people. I was raised with my grandparents who were bishop and missionary in the church. They have their own church, and that's where my story starts. Well, actually, no. My story starts with my parents. My mom went away to jail when I was like 4. And then I went to my grandparents' house. And that's where my story begins. I was taught a list of values, beliefs, and goals. And if you were to do one thing outside of what they had put down for you, then you were automatically a demon, a demonic devil seed that deserved everything that was coming to you. And that's basically my life, right? So I'm a Pisces, so I genuinely want to please people. So I didn't have any problems really growing up with them because I was always trying to please them. That is the issue. My whole entire life, I went around trying to please literally everybody, okay? Even when my mom came back into the picture, I was around like 7 or 8, and I noticed that she didn't really pay attention to me. She was very standoffish towards me, but I would still be there trying to please this lady. Like, I just wanted her to love me, so I would be trying to please her. We're people pleasers, My dad, any money I got, I would run and give it to him quick. Because I'm a people pleaser, he didn't really spend much time with us, and I don't really know what my problem was with my dad. I don't know. I would just give him money. A creep. Like, I don't know why I was doing that. But yeah, I wanted to please him, and now when I think back about it, and I think of all the things he's done in regards to money, it's so funny because it's just ironic, right? Because that same man that I used to run and give all my money to when I was 16, living in that shelter for teen moms, and I needed to move, I had to pay that man to come move me. If I wanted to go out for dinner for my birthday when I was living in the shelter, I had to pay him to eat with me. And I know saying that sounds so weird and unreal, but literally I had to pay for his meal, and I swear to God, he would sit at the table and say, "Oh, I'm gonna pick the most expensive thing here for you to order for me," and he did. These are no lies, 16. And when I confronted him years later and I was like, where did you think I got the money from or whatever? Like, you're here ordering the most expensive thing. Do you care? I was 16 living in a shelter. The man had nothing to say. He doesn't care. But yeah, I don't want to be jumping because I noticed that I do that, the jumping thing a lot, where I'll start to tell one story and I'll jump to another. Okay, that's going to happen a lot. So just get used to it. Be ready for it. But yeah, this story is about how I raised up out of the freaking slums to become who the frig I am today. Okay, that is what the story is about. Because these people thought they were going to keep me down. Oh no. I woke up. Hello. But yeah. Where was I? What was I talking about? My grandparents, growing up with them. Yeah, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. So I moved in with my dad when I was 11, right? And he was a big creep factor, very abusive. Like, the pornography all over the house. It was just disgusting. Scared to sleep at night. Ran away to my mom's house. She found out she hated me, didn't want me there. Although that should have been very obvious. But I guess being a child, your mind isn't all the way there. So you don't think about these things, you know? But, yeah. But what I wanted to get into, right, is the spiritual warfare part. Because I made videos on my other channel about this. Because there's so much things about me, my childhood and my growing up that I can touch bases on. Talk about is the same thing I've been talking about on my other channel, but I decided not to post on that channel anymore and to post on this channel. So, oh no, maybe I should make a separate video about that. Okay, so we'll make a separate video about that. This video is just an introductory because you know what? I want to make a video about the witchcraft and the gang stalking I've been having to deal with from my mother. That's what I really wanted to make a video about because it's still happening and she's weird. Like, she's weird. And it's not weird in a way like, oh my god, I hate this lady. Like, okay, yeah, first, that was my emotions at first. Like, I was like, distraught. But it's weird in a way that, like, leave me alone, you know? So that's really what I wanted to touch base on. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end this video. And I'm gonna make another one about that.